In this video, I'll show you how easy it is to rename files on your iPhone. In the Photos app, you can not exactly rename the file, but you can add keywords, a caption to the files. You can do many things in the Photos app on your iPhone, but you can also tap on the info button, and there you have the image file name and the location data. If there is any, you can change the location data, even other information about this photo, and you can edit the pictures, you can change the appearance, remove red eyes, lots of editing options. But the really important option is to be able to add keywords to the file name. So you have the file name img2887, but that's not very convincing. And you can set a date for the picture, you can set a custom date. When you try to rename the file name, it will not work. But where you can add a caption, the caption is searchable. So if you are in the Photos app, the caption will be a field that you can use to set a file name. Also, if you upload this image to Canva, the name of the file in the Canva app will be the caption. So it's really useful. At least that's how it was for me. So here you can set an actual file name if you want for this photo, how you want it to appear when you upload it to Canva or other websites or other apps. And here some people just want the attention. This is the caption. I use this the autocomplete option, so I'm not sure if it's looking at me and it's thinking that that's what I want. Probably that's what I want in this picture with this. And yeah, I added the keywords for this. You can add separate keywords. You can also do a search. So here I will show you that it works. So if I search for some people, you will see one image as a result there. You can add names of places where you are, or names of people, or the faces are recognized automatically, so you might don't really have to do that, but anything to remind you later when you do a search to find this picture faster, easier. You can also use the Files app to browse the images and other files on your iPhone, but it's not gonna be working the same way as the Photos app. The Photos app is for photos. And here I show you the Canva folder. These are images, but they are not from the camera roll. They are from an app, Canva, edited photos. These are actually thumbnails. These are some of the thumbnails for this channel. And I could edit them, but one by one. So if you try to rename them, do like a batch rename, it's not gonna work. You have to rename the files one by one. So that might not be a great option. If you want to do a batch rename files, you might have to use a computer or a Mac, export the files or upload them to a cloud drive, use some kind of another option to do it. Here I can simply tap on the file to rename. I use the three dots menu or a long press on the file, and then I get the context menu, and I can give any file name. Try not to make them too long, and also check the autocomplete. If you have autocomplete on, it might change the file name when you're trying to set the name. So make sure the name of the file is the name that you want. And I can see more information, and you can see here it's created by Canva. And the file name now is betterandroid.jpg. That's a JPEG file. It's one of the most common formats from the internet from before. Now HEIF is one of the new good compression, good formats. So another one, file info. You can get all the information with this, and you can even set which app to open these kind of files when you open them. I have them set to open with the preview app, but you can choose another app like Snapseed or anything. I can even give them tags based on colors or description as important. So this one is a red tag, and I'm not sure if you can search for tags, but probably you can. I don't really use the colored tags much, and I don't need that, but if you want to add information to the images, you can use the file info. You can set some information. You can add tags like text tags to the image. You can also use the Photos app to add the caption. That's more convenient, that's easier, and yeah, lots of options. It's more harder to manage files on iPhone than Android. I hope this helps you. Thanks for watching.